Hello, this is my history. The name this history is What I Never Knew. Okay, this history there's of sometimes that happening when I lived in a very small municipality called Floresta. This history is an experience that I had to go through that is not early false, okay? I was with my father, my mother, and my sister in the countryside in a town called Floresta. One day, one day it was raining non-stop, and the sun did not appear on the day. We decided to visit the cross located on the top of the mountain near my house. The cross was a bit far. We bring sometimes to eat and sometimes to drink. The rain and the wind were so strong that we feel like we were going to fall. We wanted to go for a walk despite the bad weather because we were very bored and home all day. We went ahead, relocate ourselves in a forest that was near the cross, and then we lit a fire and we made a camp. We spent a long time eating and singing some songs. My father and my and mother wanted to go home because it was very cold. I didn't want to go and neither did my sister, so my parents went alone. My sister and I decided to walk towards the forest. We had the light of our cell phones and it was a heavy night. Later we called see some bones. We did not know if they were human bones or of some animal. No, I am very confused. Then I remembered that one day my father told me that the country people killed the dog because they did a love damage, and they took them to this forest and they tied them with a hook until they starved off or hunt 12. So I told my sister that they could be dumb bones. We keep walking and every time we saw more dumb bones and very scary scene. After a long walk with my sister, we could see in the distance a bridge like moving over the mountain, sometimes slow and then fast. We wanted to go toward the light to see what it was. I thought it was someone who was walking in the place. Time many people from the countryside like to walk at night or do their jobs. But my sister told me that it was sometimes very special. We walked and walked toward the light, but we go there, we didn't see any light, no? We walked away for a while and we saw the light again, but we went got closer again, we could see it. We were very confused. Uh, we decided to go home because it was already very late, and Maud and Dan had called us for dinner, and we were a long way from home. When when we got to the cross, we decided to sit down for a moment, and after 5 minutes, we saw a black dog walk. The weirdest thing was that the dog walked as if it didn't see us. At each were because we had our cell phone lights on and were talking. I think we were scared enough. The next day, I wanted to return to the cross, but this time alone, again at night. I took my suitcase with some things when I arrived on the mountain. It was 6 p.m. and yesterday's dog appeared at 7:30 p.m. I wanted to arrive early because I wanted to return to the place where I saw the light with my sister. Maybe I will film sometimes, though we solved the light that I saw. I didn't see anything strange in the place, but many strange looks came to my head when I was walking in the place. So I decided to lie down for a while without real ceiling. I fell asleep when I woke up. I saw that It was 10 p.m. With many calls from my parents, I decided to leave as quickly as possible. And on the way, I could see the dog that stayed watching me for a long time. I couldn't see his face very well because he was very dark, and then his hand was much faster than the day before. I feel very strange, and the next day I went back to the same place. I saw the dog again, but the hound faster and faster, and the strange thing is that I always found it in the same place and at the same time for a week. Okay. Esta historia que acabo de contar en inglés es una historia que me pasó cuando vivía yo en un pequeño municipio ubicado en el departamento de Boyacá, llamado Floresta, Boyacá. Yo vivía en un campo y siempre cada noche me gustaba ir, a veces solo acompañado, pero acá cuento el día cuando fui con mi familia a la cruz que fuimos a visitar. Y lo más curioso fue que yo ese día pues me había quedado con mi hermana. Mis padres se fueron abajo porque ya estaba muy noche, eran como las 7 de la noche, ya tenían hambre. Yo me quedé con mi hermana y esa misma noche pudimos ver un Black Dog, pudimos verlo. Y al día siguiente que yo fui a esa cruz, que no fue pues específicamente para buscar al animal, sino porque como lo dije al inicio, pues a mí me gustaba ir mucho a ese sitio de noche, siempre me lo encontraba cada vez que iba, y entonces fue algo bastante sospechoso, ¿no? Porque pues el animal pues andaba solo, ¿no? Andaba solo, eh, yo como que lo veía de una forma extraña, ¿no? Como si quisiera decirme algo. Además, además pues ese mismo día que nosotros vimos la luz que les estaba contando, era algo bastante curioso porque yo con mi hermana fuimos a ver esa luz, fuimos al mismo sitio, pero no vimos nada. No vimos nada y al momento que nos alejamos un poquito volvimos a entrar y volvimos a ver la luz desde lejos. Entonces fue algo bastante curioso y extraño para nosotros. Entonces pues quería compartir un poquito de esta historia, una historia que es verdadera, pues todo lo que cuento acá es verdad y yo creo que pues es una historia bastante interesante para contar. Entonces, is my history. I am Carlos and see you later. Thank you.